Hello friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nirmal here, and in this video we'll do a detailed FAQ on the iQOO 3. So iQOO 3 is the latest smartphone announced in India, and this is one of the few devices right now supporting 5G networks, even though 5G is not available right now in India. So this device is 5G ready, and this comes with Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 octa-core processor. So this is a flagship device in India and comes in different variants as well. So in this video we'll do the detailed FAQ. So let's get started with the detailed FAQ. First step, let's have a look at the sensors available on this device. So we have installed the sensors app, and you can see it supports all the basic sensors: accelerometer, magnetic sensor, gyroscope, light, proximity, gravity, and all the basic sensors are included on the iQOO 3. Now next, let's talk about the display. So this device has a Super AMOLED display, and it's a really good display, vibrant and colorful display, 2400 by 1080p resolution and 6.44 inches in screen resolution. The touch response is very smooth, and overall quality of the display looks really good. We have a punch hole camera. It's a 16 megapixel shooter, probably smallest we have seen in this price segment. So extremely small punch hole camera. Now talking about the protection offered on the display. So the display has protection, but it's the one offered is short sensation glass. So we have seen Vivo devices with the short sensation glass. So this device has a short sensation glass for the front panel. Now the back of the device, this is again a glass finishing. So this glass is protected by Corning Gorilla Glass 6. So I will just repeat it once again. So the back panel glass is protected by Corning Gorilla Glass 6, and the front panel glass is a short sensation protection glass. So both are equally good in terms of the protection offered. Now next, let's talk about the build quality. Now this device is made of glass finishing, and you can see that it's a really good and well built device. The thickness of the device is slightly on the higher side, but nevertheless, since it's 6.44 inches, it's pretty compact to use, and you don't feel any sort of bulkiness here. So in that way it's pretty good, and the build quality is definitely good. It's a glass finishing on the back panel. Now talking about the storage offered. So this device has storage being offered in 128GB storage as well as 256GB, and the RAM available is 8GB as well as 12GB. So two variants are available, 8GB RAM and 12GB RAM. Now the interesting thing is that it is LPDDR5 RAM which is being used here, and the storage is UFS 3.1. so it's a really good device in terms of the performance as well. LPDDR5 and UFS 3.1 storage being offered. Now this device has a dual SIM card slot. So the SIM card slot is at the bottom. So this is the SIM card slot. Unfortunately there is no support for expandable storage, so you have to leave with either 128GB storage or the 256GB storage being offered. There is no expansion slot being offered. Now talking about the processor. So this device runs on the Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 processor, and we'll just show you the benchmark score. It's almost close to 6 lakhs, so that's an impressive score. And we all know that the Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 is a really good processor and the flagship processor right now, and it performs really well as well. So that's the benchmark score for the device. Now talking about the software. So Vivo has this Fun Touch OS. So here we have iQOO UI. So iQOO UI is drastically different from Fun Touch OS. The major difference here is that in Fun Touch you have to swipe from the bottom for the notification toggles, but here for the iQOO UI you can see that the toggles are at the top, and you can just swipe from the top just like the regular devices. So that's one good thing which the company has done. Now if you go to the settings, it's quite similar to what we've seen on the Vivo devices. You get plethora of options, including the dark mode, then system management. If you go smart capture, smart split screen, phone clone, multi-turbo, and a whole lot of features are included. So it's a really customizable UI. There is support for themes as well. Now talking about the gaming. So this device has the Qualcomm Snapdragon 865, and there is a dedicated gaming mode available, and also apart from that the gaming experience is really good. We have done a detailed gaming video, so you can also check out that video to get an idea about how the experience is. So overall this device is superb in terms of gaming without no issues, and there is absolutely no heating issues as well. Now talking about the cameras, so this device has a quad rear camera. So it has a primary 48 megapixel camera, and the primary camera is Sony IMX582 sensor, and then you have a 13 megapixel telephoto lens, and you also get a 13 megapixel ultra wide angle camera, and a depth sensor is included. Now on the front panel we have a 16 megapixel selfie camera. Now if you look at the camera interface, it's quite similar to what we have seen on Vivo devices. So we have the super macro, bokeh mode, ultra wide angle camera. In terms of video recording, you get you can see that 4K 60 fps is supported. So there is support for 4K at 60 fps, and there is also electronic image stabilization on offer. So that's the camera aspect. So we'll be doing a detailed camera review, so stay tuned for that. Now talking about the fingerprint scanner and face unlock, and it's extremely fast fingerprint scanner on this device, and it does a really impressive job. Probably one of the fastest we have seen, similar to other Vivo devices. It's really fast, and even the face unlock was extremely fast. It was unlocking the device in fraction of a second. So both the fingerprint scanner and face unlock are really good. Now talking about the battery, so this device has a 4440 mAh capacity battery, and this is supporting the 55 watt fast charging. So regarding the battery performance and charging time, we'll do a separate video, so stay tuned for that video. But the 55 watt fast charging should be able to charge the device in a really good time. We have to test how much time it takes. It should be less than an hour, so that should be really great. And the battery performance with the 4440 mAh capacity battery should be quite good, and we'll be testing that in detail in the coming days. Now USB OTG functionality. So this device does have USB OTG functionality, and you can connect your computer peripherals to this device and use them. Now regarding LED notification, so we'll just connect a charger to this device. So you can see that there is no LED notification included on this device. So that's something which most of the OEMs now skip. LED notifications are rarely found in phones these days. So the iQOO 3 also does not have any LED notifications. Now next, the Widewine L1 support. So a lot of users might be interested in knowing that Widewine L1 support. So just opening up, you can see that the support, the security level is Widewine L3. So L1 support is not there as of now. So we'll have to wait and see whether this is getting fixed via an update. Now camera to API, so let's open camera to API, and you can see that there is level 3. That means the full support is included on the iQOO 3. So you can install GCam on this device without any sort of issues. Now this device will be available in different colors. So this will be available on Flipkart. So it's a Flipkart exclusive device. So the colors are Volcano Orange, Quantum Silver, and Tornado Black. So we have the Tornado Black variant with us, and this probably will be available on Flipkart alone. We are not really sure whether this will be coming offline, so we'll have to wait for the confirmation on that. Now as I said before, this device does have support for 5G. So once 5G comes to India, this device will be able to use the 5G network, but it will take at least 2+ years for 5G rollout in India. So we are not really sure about whether this device actually needs 5G network in India. So probably the company will be also launching the 4G variant of the same device. We'll have to wait and see. So that is a detailed FAQ on the iQOO 3. So hope we have answered all of your questions. So in case you have any doubt regarding this device, you can always ask us in the comment section. We'll be glad to help you out with your questions. So that was the detailed FAQ. This is Nirmal signing off. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.